How you going, guys? And welcome to another episode of Overnight OCD. If you look around, we're in town, down on the main beach, and there's nowhere to set up camp around here. Besides that, you're not allowed to camp on the beach. So my brother and I have decided to go down the beach a lot further, where the river starts to meet the ocean, and we're going to try and catch a flathead or something to eat for dinner. And the idea is we're only going to bring one rod, one lure each, and we have to survive the night. There's the beach shelter we stayed in. If you haven't seen that video, go down to the channel and check it out. If you look to this side, you'll see some rocks behind me, which would normally make a great fishing spot. But unfortunately, we're going to be using lures and we'll probably get snagged up. So we're going to keep moving and look for a nice spot. We walked about 7 k's down the beach line and we come to the mouth of the river. Hopefully we're going to catch a flathead. Check it out, an old knife pouch. That could come in handy in a survival situation. We've stopped under this tree in the mangroves on a kind of beach. There's the creek down there. Swept a bit of an area to sit down in. Found a half burnt log, but that'll make a good seat. Got me bag hanging up by a carabiner. Keep it out of the sand. Just have to be careful because we only got one lure. There's heaps of trees around, heaps of mangroves, and if we get it snagged and we lose it, we're out of luck. Bit of an opening here. Let's give this spot a try. Oh shit, I'm coming. Yeah! We got a little flatty. Looks like it's a bit too small. We're gonna let that fella go. There's a reference for my hand size. Hope it doesn't spike me, but yeah, we'll let that fella go. Alright guys, you probably can't see, but out on that stick right there, we got one of the lures snagged. It's too deep to go in from this side. There has been crocodiles around here and I don't want to swim any more than knee deep. So I'm going to try and get to the other side and come in from that way and retrieve the lure. Lure's down there, got to cross over, come in from that side. I got this long stick and some grass bundled up on the end. I'm going to use it to reach out and try and snag the lure because it drops off and I don't want to get in that deep part. It's a little too scary considering there has been crocodiles around here. So we snagged the lure. That was a lucky call. Hopefully we don't lose it again. We're running out of sunlight, so what we're going to do is come down to the beachfront and try a little bit of surf fishing, see if we get something there. Tide's coming in. We finished fishing down at the front. Unfortunately, we haven't caught anything. We're still looking for food. So what we're going to do is head back into the mangroves and attempt to build a fish trap or something like that. We've come down to this T-intersection where a little creek comes off to the side, and as the tide comes in, the water's going to flow. So the plan is we're going to get a few sticks and make them into a triangle like a point and leave an opening, and we're going to do that at both ends. So as the water flows in and fills up this area, the fish can swim in and hopefully get trapped in that little spot we make. Wish us luck. I've been looking around to find some wood for that fish trap, and I just want to say, if anyone's had a car stolen recently and they're missing the engine, check this out. A random engine just sitting in the floodplains. Tide hasn't come in yet. Still working on the trap. You can see the little bit of an entrance there we got going, and we're going to make a back wall with another entrance. We're kind of running out of sticks, so we're just going to do it as best as we can. See how we go. Crab hole. I can't see anything in there. We've come inland a lot more, and we've been scouting around, and there's a bit of a valley here. We might set up camp down in the valley. It's hidden, it's fairly clear. We'll be able to have a little fire to get rid of the midgies. I don't know what that was. Got me tarp set up against that hill. Got a couple of strings coming out, stabbed into the sand with sticks. There's a shot from the side. I've got the canvas straight down on the sand, the new sleeping bag. We collected some of these dead leaves. I'm not too sure what they are, but we're going to stick them on the fire to see if they keep the mosquitoes away. Hopefully it clears the mosquitoes away. Yeah. just walking back down the hill out of the sand dunes. We're going to have a look at that fish trap we set up. See if the tide's come in yet. There it is. Tide's just starting to come in. Still hasn't covered it yet. We'll have to come back later on. There's the fire. Just about out. It's about midnight. The fire's died down. I'm tucked into bed. We didn't end up catching a fish. That trap, the tide didn't come in yet. So we'll have to check that in the morning. I'm going to get some rest, guys. And I'll see you then. Good morning, guys. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Me and my brother got up about 4 before the sun come up, and he's over there fishing. We've been fishing the tide as it's coming in. It's a big tide this morning. That's rushing in. That's right up compared to last night. That side creek down there you can see is where the fish trap is. It's underwater now. There's my brother working the banks with his lure. We haven't eaten yet. Pretty hungry. That's where the camp was, over the hill. Luckily we packed up early and we crossed the river while it was low. And since we've been fishing for the last couple of hours, it's risen so high, we're actually trapped on this side and we can't get back over there. So I'll probably go home, edit this video, come back later on today and check the trap, and I'll let you guys know how it went. We got trapped on the other side. Couldn't get back to that trap. We didn't catch any food except for that small flatty. So we're both starving. Gonna head home and have some breakfast.